Okay, I'm back. This is part three. And batteries, second set of batteries went limp dick on me again. But I'm just about finishing things up. But I was just saying before my video cut off on me that that part of my training is shadow boxing and hitting that bag. Because I've spent so many years having been trained in these arts, but haven't been separated from the necessary equipment to actually practice the art, that it's almost like this adjustment period or adjustment phase by which I have to adjust my I guess skeletal system, if you will, to get out there and knocking the shit out of that bag and coordinating with it, dancing with it. You know, practice getting in my footwork. That's part of my training. That's not something that's just like, oh, that's just something to optionally do if you're trying to opt in, yeah, like doing some hit workout or some shit. Like, no, that's part of the training. Knocking the shit out of that bag is part of the training, because that's what this is all about. And it's not like, for me, I'm just real. I apologize. I mean, I know, because a lot of people say, and I've even seen alternatives, like things that like alternatives to the bench press. Oh, do dumbbell presses or do this or do that, and that's all well and good. I'm all for that. Like I said, I told you I got a 100-pound dumbbell set, and what I've noticed also is that they're much heavier. That dumbbell thing is much heavier, but the funny thing is the bench press at the gym are much heavier. And I also noticed that at the second gym that I was going to, I was able to press more. It was strange, because I was like, it was strange realizing that I could press 215 at the one gym, but I can't press it at the other. I was like, well, I'm pretty sure I could press 215 at least once at that gym, the one that didn't close down. But why would I? Why would I even go there, having the availability of options that I have now? Being able to, like I said, get up, no weights, no waiting in line, no volume, no muscle heads, no thirst trapping females. Because it ain't like they going up there to get their cheeks clapped. Like I said, they going over there, and it's so interesting too, because they swear that, oh, they just want to work out and not be harassed by men. And I can understand that, but it's very interesting that they would say something like that when historically, the gym, the weight room specifically, has traditionally and historically been a male space. These aren't female bodybuilders coming to this gym. You seldom see those broads. And most likely it's because they got their own gym. Because since I've been throughout this city, I've seen people like in their garages having their own gym set up, having whatever it is that they do, whether it's a treadmill, whether it's weights. I've seen stuff like that. They just work out at home. And a lot of them are females. These broads, these aren't female bodybuilders. These, like I said, are just some thirst trapping females trying to get a dude in some BS just because. And it goes right back to all the MGTOW videos that we saw in the past about women invading male spaces, traditionally male spaces, because back in the 90s they used to have female only gyms. What happened to that? That was the solution. That was the answer to all these disgusting, oh my god, all these disgusting guys gawking at my booty. Yeah, because you got it all out there. You know damn well the nature of man. You know the nature of man, whether he's out there doing that or not. You know that it's gonna be some dude looking at you. It ain't gonna be a lot. Because most guys, let me speak for the most of the guys. Most of the guys in there are just trying to get they swallow. I know I was. But do you know how many times, with that said, I've had females walking away from me or lingering because they think I'm finna go over there and holler at them, or they think I'm finna go over there and harass them, with all the evidence proving otherwise? I ain't got time for that. I ain't trying to be in the midst of any of that. And these would be the same females who get mad at the very same dudes going overseas to the Philippines and Thailand and Southeast Asia and Eastern Europe to get them a wife. Somebody make that make sense to me. Make that make sense. Because that don't make a whole lot of sense right now. It just don't. So in addition to boxing, being at my newly established home gym, I can also practice other forms of martial arts, like weapons. So it's real convenient. You can't do that at the gym. You can't be doing Sinawali drills at the gym. You can't be pulling out kukris at the gym. Can't be practicing Itsutsu no Tachi, practicing Kenjutsu and Jienshu at the gym. You can't do that over there. But in your setting, in your home setting, yes, you can. And do all that. So it's been, 2023 has been a hell of an experience as far as figuring out what I need to do to, like I said, accomplish my fitness goals, the sacrifices that I'm probably most likely going to have to make to accomplish those fitness goals. And hopefully that doesn't mean having like a beer belly or some shit. I hope not, anyway. And it's like just this whole thing about trade-off and sacrifice. And you notice between trade-off and sacrifice, I didn't make no mention about oh well, I don't get to be with the female. I'm like, bump all that, because that ain't what the gym is for anyway. Because that's the thing that don't nobody want to talk about, is the fact that they're there and doing all those squats either for attention or for attracting the dude. Because I mean, like I said, if they were genuinely concerned about not being harassed at the gym, they wouldn't be there in the first place. Because they had their own gyms. They're invading, if anything, they're invading our spaces. I mean, to me, it just makes no sense. It would be like a supermodel going into a male space and her titties on point, booty on point, and she's going around wearing all this provocative clothing, and then getting mad when the dudes are gawking at her and checking her out and doing all this other stuff. Assuming they are. Because whether they are or aren't, the fact of the matter is, you're there. You're there. And I was just telling some other guy, what kind of, like, how could I get mad if I walked into the gym wearing a G-string and nothing else, or wearing not even a G-string, just wearing some undies, like those Speedo swimsuit undies, and then I have the nerve to get mad, and I'm not in the pool area, I'm in the weight room dressed like that, and then I get mad when somebody approaches me and tells me that you're gonna have to wear something, a lot better than you can't be revealing all that. Showing the world my pot belly and love handles and all that other goofy shit. And then have the nerve to get mad about it. So yeah, the home gym solved that problem. It solved the problem of risking being thirst trapped or potentially thirst trapped, because you got old niggas in that gym, or not in that gym particularly, but in the gym, getting thirst trapped or being accused of, you know, looking at her booty while she's doing a set, while she all, you know, bending over, might as well be twerking. Shit, up here squatting, got they booty all up in the air and doing all this goofy shit, and then trying to accuse an old man of looking at your ass because you putting, I mean, you can't miss it. Not to mention you putting it all up in the nigga's face. And then the crowds of the, like, the volume in that place, I mean, it's ridiculous. And I was telling my other day ones who've been going to that gym, I was telling other day ones that, it's just gotten utterly ridiculous. So no, I'd rather just work out at home. It's gotten to that point in place because, like I said, I'm getting gains in strength. I'm getting stronger. Like I get to thrash at that heavy bag. So, like I said, the crux of what I do, because I'm not a swimmer. I know how to swim, but I'm not a swimmer. Swimming's for the summer for me. That ain't something that's just all year round. I got to get in, these laps. So it ain't like I saved up enough money to buy an in-home swimming pool. So it ain't like I'm on that level. No, I just need, as far as cardio, I just need a heavy bag and an elliptical. I ain't even got a treadmill like that because I ain't tripping on it. Because I figure that's one of the things that I should be able to rely on this gym for, if nothing else, and that's on days that I can actually afford to get there on time. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go and leave it at that before these damn batteries cut off on me. I just thought I'd put that out there, as far as the phenomenal change that has been put forth, like, that I've seen and have experienced, and I'm now experiencing, as far as my strength gains going up, and as far as, like, the liberty that I have to, like I said, I ain't got nobody gawking over me, because, like, I like to study also in my rest periods. So you can imagine the kind of friction and tension that's going to cause in an environment like the gym. Even with motherfuckers having their phones out and doing all this other stuff, talking to people, but yeah, you so much as crack a book, yeah, somebody, you might be approached and say, oh, you gotta do this and do that, and I'm like, we ain't gotta worry about that no more. We ain't gotta worry about that no more. Because this is my gym, my rules, my equipment, and above all, my time. I ain't got it. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about getting it in before the gym closes. That is such a beautiful thing. You not on a time frame. Not at least on the days that you don't have to work. You don't have to worry about, like, right now, if I want to go over there and practice my 205 press, I can do that. I can't do that with it being 9:47 now at that gym because it's closed. I can't do that. I can't go to that gym that, like I said, I've been, by which I've been a day one since 2018, and go over there and do that. But I can go in my landlord's backyard where I live and do that. That's an option now. So I would encourage all other red pillars, while we're still stuck in this goofy ass country, just get your home gym. Just get a home gym. Trust me, it's worth the $2,000, $3,000 that you're gonna spend. Maybe even $4,000. All in all, it's worth it. Trust me on this one. Trust me, it's worth it. I wish I had done this some 15, 16 years ago, when I set up the project. I was setting up the project to make it happen, but I never made it happen. I just, for whatever reason, I just stopped. I mean, it's not like a nigga had a whole lot of money back then anyway. But I do remember, like I said, back then setting up a gym, or getting ready to set up a gym, like at least with the barbell weights at my grandma's house way back when, like back in 2007. And I never realized that I never got it accomplished. But now, here in 2023, I am getting it accomplished, and I am pursuing my goals of getting to I'm either trying to get to 275, and which is like 2 plates and 245 plates on each side, as well as and a 25-pound plate on one side, or on each side, excuse me, just one 25-pound. So somewhere between 275 to 325. I don't think I want to get any. I don't think I want to get any bigger than that, because it gets to a point in place. You start fucking with these weights, they'll start fucking with your shoulders. So we definitely don't want no shoulder injuries. And I figure, having a decent bench press, in addition to being able to do even more in calisthenics and all the other weights, like I said, like the other stuff, like the dumbbells, the isolateral. Like I said, being able to do a crap ton of calisthenics, like I said, pull-ups, push-ups, and dips to supplement all of that. I don't think at that point I should need to bench press an additional 100 pounds to my bench press. I shouldn't need that at that point. Once I get to 3 plates, I don't think I should need any more. I mean, because like I said, I might just stop at 275. Either way, I shouldn't need all that. So, you know, bench press to me, it ain't the end all be all, but it is something that apparently, clearly, it is tied to my ego as far